What's up, Miguel? Hang on, I'm figuring this out for a sec, bro. What's up, Tabari? Come on. All right. So, today I'm talking about gratitude and mindset. And honestly, these are very underrated topics and they can literally change your life. Like I said, like the post says, I went from feeling gloomy all the time, negative, and I would kind of suck the fun out of every aspect of life to now I'm confident. I'm excited to live. I'm excited about every day. And you can do that too. And I'm going to explain exactly how you can do that. And we're going to go through the steps. And it's a lot more simple than people make it out to be, right? So, first things first, when it comes to patterns, it's really easy to get stuck in a negative pattern, a negative thought process. And it's almost like in your brain, when you build these neural connections, you are creating a rut. It's like whenever you're driving in the mud in a car and you go through the same spot and it's wet, it's moist and moist. I'm sure y'all are going to love that. It's wet and you sink in. And the more you go through that, the deeper that hole gets. And so your mind is the same way. If you grew up sort of in a negative thought pattern, seeing the bad in everything, you take that into your adult life a lot of time, and it becomes your default, and it becomes what you see everywhere you go. Whenever you go to the store, you see all the bad in everybody. Whenever you get a new friend, you search for the bad in them, and you don't do it on purpose. It just happens. But this leads to you not being happy in your life. This leads to you not seeing the good in people, not seeing the good in every situation you have and the possibilities. And you see what could go wrong instead of what could go right. And that, as you can tell, would lead you down a path where you're not as happy in your life as you can be. And for many, that leads to where you're not excited about life, and all of your relationships suffer, especially any romantic relationships. Your friends suffer because of that. Your parents, everyone around you, your whole community. And it doesn't have to be that way. So, firstly, you can teach your brain to see the good in things. You can rewire that pathway. Now, it's not going to be easy because you are stuck in that negative mindset and you're going to have to fight against it sometimes. So, one way that you can do that is journaling. Every morning you wake up or every night that you go to sleep. Try to connect your habits, any new habit you create, you want to connect it to something in your day so that you can make sure you do it every time that thing in your day happens. So it's good to connect things to every time you wake up or every time you go to sleep, things like that. If you simply wake up and journal for 2 minutes, even 30 seconds, if you take the first 30 seconds of your day and think about what you're grateful for, why you're happy to be alive, the good things about your partner, the good things that you have to look forward to in that day, you're going to set your mind on that pathway and you're going to have a much better day than if you start off, I don't want to wake up. I'm tired. I don't feel like going to work. Man, my job sucks. Like, you can tell that's going to set you down a negative path, and you're going to be stuck on that path for the rest of your day. And then for the rest of your life if you never change it. So, change it. And you don't necessarily have to do the journaling. That's a quick and easy way to do it. But there's other ways that you can try to do it, is simply throughout the day, in every situation, try to be aware of your mindset. Try to be aware of what you're thinking about. And that's why meditation can be good, because it literally helps you notice your thoughts and notice what you're thinking. And if during the day you notice yourself going down that path, say with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever you're with, if you notice yourself being critical of them and seeing the bad in things, stop yourself for a second and take 30 seconds, take a minute to write down and tell them everything that you're grateful for them, or your mom, your dad, whoever it is. And that's going to change the trajectory of your day, and it's going to change your thought pattern. So those are two easy ways that you can start adding more gratitude into your day-to-day life. That being said, that kind of leads naturally into the next conversation, your mindset. So a lot of people out there hate their life. Like I was just talking about, people wake up feeling tired, probably because they have bad sleep habits. Then they go to a job they hate because they got stuck in a hard situation with their job and with their life. They kind of bit off more than they can chew in terms of they need more money just to fund the lifestyle that they're in. Or maybe they had a family at a young age, or at a normal age, and they just never changed what they were doing. But the point is, they're not happy where they're at. And some people get stuck here and feel like there's nothing that they can do to get out of it. And no matter how hard they try, they can't get out of that. They're stuck, right? So that leads into your relationship. You're unhappy in your relationship because you're unhappy with yourself because of your job. And then even if it's not in your job, you bring that to your job. It literally kind of seeps into every aspect of your life. That negativity. It will take control of your life and take you down to the depths where you don't want to be. But the thing is, you can change. But you have to remember that until you change, nothing for you is going to change. You have to change your habits. You can't expect someone to come along and save you, or you to win the lottery, or you to feel motivated suddenly one day. And so many people are waiting for some savior out there. Outside of Jesus, there is no savior. You have to save yourself in terms of those things, the worldly things. And until you save yourself, nothing is going to change. That being said, the same things happen to us all. Everybody has to wake up and go to work. Everybody has to make money. Everybody has setbacks, people that die, bad things that happen to them. Maybe your plans fell through, or you just had a crappy situation happen to you. Nothing new that hasn't happened to the last billion people has happened to you. But what happens isn't different. The way that people react is what's different. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do. And another way to say that is, if you're sailing in a ship, it's not about the path that you're on. It's about the set of the sail. So you can't control what happens to you if there's waves, if there's a storm, whatever. But focus on what you can control. And you can control the set of the sail. And with that being said, you can control your habits. You can control if you get up and start your day with gratitude. You can control if you get up and go work out to have a good start to your day. You can control if you eat right or if you get enough sleep. All of those little daily habits, those daily disciplines will seep into the big things in your life. Your marriage, your fitness, your business, how financially secure you feel, your spirituality. You have to have those little daily disciplines to have the big things that everybody wants to have: happiness, freedom, fulfillment. And until you learn to discipline yourself on those small daily habits, you're not going to have any of those things. It's not just going to happen to you. Like I posted this morning, insanity is literally expecting things to change for you without you doing anything to change them. Nothing's going to change until you change. Get that through your head, please. But the thing is, who you are now and who you have been, it doesn't matter at all. What matters is who you're becoming. And you get to decide that now. I saw something from The Rock today that said, he was saying you can either say one day or today is the day, or this is my first day. So you can either put things off for the rest of your life and say, you know, I would really like to work out, be fit, have abs. I would really like to have more money. I would really like to know God more and feel fulfilled. But I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, or next month, or maybe I don't even have a plan. Maybe I'll just expect it to happen. Or you can choose to say, I'm going to start right now. This is something I want. I'm going to go after it and do that right now. So think about what you want, who you want to be. Do you want to be that strong, fit, athletic jiu-jitsu athlete? Do you want to be the CrossFit competitor? Do you want to be the strong spiritual leader in your household? Do you want to be the alpha male everywhere you go that brings light and love and everyone respects him? You can choose to be whatever you want to be. But the point is, think about that person that you want to be and think about all of the daily habits that he has, how he walks, how he talks, what he eats, how he trains, and how he talks to people, how he talks to his kids, the things that he chooses to spend his time on and the things that he doesn't choose to spend his time on. If he spends time on social media, scrolling through videos, if he plays video games all the time. Think about the person you want to be, think about his daily habits, and do those things. When you have his habits, you start to become that person. You're never going to become the fit guy unless you pay attention to the things that he cares about. His nutrition, his training, his sleep, his recovery. You have to literally become that person before you become that person in terms of the physical, the things that he has. So you have to gain his mindset before you can get what he has. So like I said, kind of a recap. Gratitude. Start your day with gratitude, and that will change the whole way that you feel about your life. And that will help you be happy now where you are. And then the next thing, to be able to change your mindset so that you can figure out how to get to a better place, even though you are happy where you are. So the mindset aspect is realize that you can change, think about how you want to change, and make a change. Take action today and think about the person you want to be, and then go do it. It really is that simple, guys. And one simple action, one simple step today could be what you look back on in a year and you think about, wow, that completely changed my life. That one little step completely changed my life. Or you could look back in a year and see yourself right where you are. You haven't changed at all. You haven't moved forward. You haven't progressed mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, you can make a choice today. You can choose to be right where you are in a year from now, or you can choose to take that first step towards whatever it is you want to do. I know what I'm going to do. Let me know what you're going to do in the comments. See you guys. Thanks for hopping on, all y'all.